Competing in Pokemon Champions is really fun, but I want a different kind of challenge. Instead of using Pokemon from other games, I can only use the ones I get from the in-game Recruit Ranch. I can choose from a random selection of Pokemon that already have 2 stats maxed out, as well as a variable nature, ability, and moveset. However, I can only recruit a new Pokemon as a reward for ranking up, and I'm not allowed to change them at all in training mode. With Master Ball tier as my main goal, I've got to make the best with what I'm given, because that's all I'm gonna get. This is Pokemon Champions, the Recruit Crew. It's been 3 days since my last session, and this is the 3rd session. Today was the first day of NAIC in New Orleans. I watched Cybertron's co-stream of it, with awesome commentary, so I'll probably be doing more of that tomorrow. Tonight, it's about 9:30. Hopefully, I'd like to get a 2-hour session in tonight, 2.5 hours maybe. I'm trying to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight. And as you can see, I finally spent some VP and got some new clothes. I actually got the achievement for spending 50,000 VP in basically one go. I don't know about y'all. I get so much option paralysis when it comes to character customization. So what's easy for me is to choose a theme to base it off of. Like a character or a color or something like that. In this case, I've based this outfit off one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh characters, Revolver, from the series Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. You see the vision, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains came out in 2017. Oh my gosh, I don't want to think about the passage of time. In that show, the character Revolver is mainly an antagonist who is trying to destroy sentient AI before it destroys humanity. Pretty topical for nowadays, and also I agree with him. So, last time, we got to Ultra Ball rank 4, finally, and we got a new friend, Aegislash. So I'm gonna switch up my squad a bit. It did not go well. Well, so much for wanting to get a strong start in Ultra Ball tier. If I keep failing with this composition, I will rethink my strategy. He failed again. Alright, I said if we lost again, we should go back to the drawing board, so that's what I'm gonna do. I did a team breakdown like this prior to the last battle, but that won't be included because I just lost it. But I'm gonna try this one to see if that changes. I've taken some time to think about the team a little bit more. Here's what I've come up with right now. We still got Garchomp. It's the best thing that I have, and it really just needs to be on every team. This time, instead of the Haban Berry, I've got the Yachi Berry, which should help it survive an Ice-type attack. Palafin with a Mystic Water returns. I just think the Jet Punch priority and the Wave Crash, they're both so powerful. Pelipper returns too. I'm leaning into the Rain with this team. Mega Lopunny returns. I think even though the options are limited, and even though High Jump Kick can miss and do horrible things to itself, it's still a really strong mod. U-Turn is great. High Jump Kick is great if it hits. I'm still determined to make Noivern work somehow. This time I've added a Choice Scarf, because even though Noivern has a really fast base 123 speed, it's still not going to outspeed anything if there's no investment in it. At least the extra defense may help it survive hits, but also, Moonlight only restores a quarter HP instead of half HP under Rain, so I'm really not incentivized to use that move at all. Finally, we have Sylveon with the Babiri Berry, which allows it to take a super effective Steel-type attack. What I'm imagining with this, I'm sure it'll have to take an attack from King Gambit or Archaludon or anything else. It can hit really hard with the Moonblast, but I'm also eyeing the support potential in Charm and Yawn. We'll see if this even gets included. Alright, we got Sylveon, Dragapult, Torkoal, Incineroar, Milotic, Rotom Wash. So, Pelipper's obviously coming in to counteract the Sun from Torkoal. Dragapult's scary because it can do literally anything. Milotic is scary, it's impossible to KO in this format. Rotom Wash is really scary too. I was really struggling to think of any sort of answer to that with this team. For their lead, I can see any combination of Dragapult, Incineroar, Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash can Volt Switch out. Dragapult can do whatever it wants. Incineroar is Incineroar. Alright, I'm going with these 4. Gonna leave with Garchomp and Noivern with Sylveon and Pelipper in the back. I definitely need Pelipper for the Torkoal. Sylveon's a really strong special attacker into things like Milotic and Rotom. Noivern leading off with so I can Earthquake something if I want to, and hopefully drop a Draco. Okay. Their lead was very telegraphed, and I didn't do anything about it. Frisk coming in useful here. We got a Fairy Feather Sylveon and a Citrus Berry Dragapult. I imagine a Hyper Voice is coming my way. There's nothing I can really do about it. I'm just gonna go straight for the Sylveon here. Poison Jab into the Sylveon. And Hope the Hurricane connects. Alright, Hurricane connects. This should do a good amount. Okay, Poison Jab should KO. So Confusion hopefully doesn't matter. Oh no, it's one of these. Oh no. I should have seen this coming. I thought about the strategy too. Oh my gosh. Bailed out. Deserved. I earned it. Easy game. Just don't hit yourself. Duh. Alright, incoming Torkoal. Now the Dragapult's going to hit me with the Dragon move. I'm going to go ahead and Earthquake here, and then send in Pelipper to mitigate their sun. I like to save Noivern so I can revenge with the Choice Scarf Draco Meteor later. Do they not have a Dragon move? Okay, this should do about half to 60% up to Torkoal. Greedy. That's a very greedy eruption. The turtle's not outspeeding anything without Trick Room, sir. I'm fine with staying in. If they get rid of Garchomp, so be it. But I lose nothing by just going for the KO on Torkoal here. Yeah, this is pretty much a fully support Dragapult. Both mons should go down here. Nice. Don't even need the Weather Ball. Ah, they see the writing on the wall. Not gonna lie, I don't think I earned that at all. That Hurricane Confusion and then hit onto the Sylveon was the only thing that won me that battle. I know I just had a whole spiel about this team, but I definitely need a Steel type.
The Steel type did not stop him from throwing the game.
Alright, we got, more Perish Rain with a Gyarados. Gyarados, Archaludon, Gengar, Politoed, Sinistcha, Charizard. This might be, yeah, this is Charizard X.
It was actually a Charizard Y, and he let his Pelipper get hit by an electroshock.
We don't fall back down to Great Ball tier. That's nice. But it will make getting new recruits from doubles much, much harder. I think instead of just going over each battle as a whole, I'm just going to make a compilation of all of the bad stuff that's happened to me so far in Ultra Ball tier. Okay, so they're going for the Electroshot right off the bat against the Palafin. Gengar can take the first Electroshot. I think, please. Well, that's unfortunate. There goes my one answer to Archaludon. I'm going to go ahead and make a read. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge into the Sneasler slot. I was wrong. I have to go for the Call at some point. Yeah, the Tyranitar should survive Moonblast and Sand, but even with Reflect Up, I think High Jump Kick could get the KO on Tyranitar. Unless it has Chople Berry. Or that, I was afraid of that. I guess that makes the most sense considering both my mons are threats to it, but Lopunny survives this, and the Sableye should go down to a Moonblast here. Wait, did I not hit Moonblast? Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Delete this footage. Why did I think Moonblast was the second slot? What happened? I'm not throwing for content because I haven't even released any content yet. I'm planning on releasing the first episode tomorrow. I'm going to make a call. The Tyranitar is just going to protect again. So we're going to Draining Kiss the Decidueye, and we're going to U-turn the Decidueye as well. Well, they played me like a fiddle. Yeah, let's just get it out of the way. Ooh, you know, or that too. I should have just thought of that. I am not playing well tonight. Goodbye, Pelipper. I'm just going to overpredict as usual and Jet Punch into the Sneasler. Okay, no Protect. I got that call wrong, and it only did 70%. Lopunny could be really nice here, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, I should have brought Lopunny. Alright, to give me a little break from being beaten down in Ultra Ball tier, I just threw a quick singles team together, and we're going to quickly rank up through Pokeball tier, mainly just to try and get some new recruits for my doubles woes. I imagine I'll be facing bots for the next few minutes.
One bot later.
Oh wait, this may not be a bot. You'd love to see two scrubs meeting in Pokeball tier 4. Alright, I'm glad at least it wasn't a bot, so I don't feel bad about using this rank up to get a new recruit. Shadow Ball, Sucker Punch, Light Screen. Ugh. This is really funny. Mimikyu is so good. Disguise is such an awesome ability. It would be awesome with Shadow Sneak or Shadow Claw, just a ghost move. This is a strange utility, especially defensive. It's a ghost, so there's no fake out. It's a fairy, so it resists dragons. Has 2 different status moves and taunt. That's kind of good. Gorgeist with Insomnia. Lax has got to be one of the worst natures, unfortunately. This is the 4th time I am passing over Avalugg, and I'm starting to feel a little bad. Don't do it. I know I want to do it, but I shouldn't do it. Nasty Plot, Pikachu, Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, Grass Knot. My team is already living on the edge. I don't need this little thing. Okay, now we're talking. King Gambit, it has Kowtow, has Sucker Punch, and Iron Head, and Defiant. Poison Jab is whatever, but it's got, it's got the minimum that pretty much everyone has, and Defiant. As much as I love the Mimikyu, this is probably the best choice already. Clefable with Cute Charm. Infernape is cool, but generally has pretty limited utility. Altaria may have a small use as a Cloud 9 weather resistor, but not with this set. I can't see getting much use out of this. Yeah, out of all the mons here, I want Mimikyu, but King Gambit is objectively the best thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. All right, let's jump back into singles, get some more wins, get some more mons. Human defeated. Pokeball rank 2 acquired. Let's go recruit another friend. We got Samurott with some interesting moves and shell armor. Is that the best thing it can get? The vacuum wave priority is nice, but Hydro Pump and Blizzard are going to be missing a lot. Oh man, I don't know about this one. Would have loved a hyper voice. I do have Gengar. Hold on. Definitely not what you'd call a great set, but it's not off the table. Ooh, okay. Politoed with Weather Ball, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, and Hypnosis. This one's not bad at all. Has the bulkiness, has the ice type coverage, and has Hypnosis. We got Snorlax, who's not surviving a single physical hit. The biggest drawback to this particular Frostlass is the minus speed nature. A lot of Frostlasses are prioritizing bulk here, but Mega Frostlass's speed is still such an essential part of what makes it good. This moveset isn't bad. I mean, I have seen people run Substitute on Frostlass. Another Altaria, another no. Beartic, I think this is like the 4th one I've said no to. I think over the course of my recruiting, I've rejected some mons that could be pretty decent in a snow team. This moveset isn't terrible as for a support mon, but it's not bulky enough to really be a support mon, and it's not fast enough to put any of this into good use. 0 for 5. 0 for 5. Mono Poison Arbok. Again, the only reason I'd consider using Arbok is for the Intimidate, choosing between one of 3 here. I've used Mega Frostlass before in this game, and it is quite strong, but the minus speed nature here and the lack of ghost type move is one of the worst things going for it. The best thing it has going for it is the Aurora Veil, and the strong blizzards are really nice too. I think Politoed is objectively the best pick here. It's a pretty decent set. I hate to say it, but I'm really considering the gimmickiness of Perish Song Primarina. Perish Trap would be too risky for strategy with my current squad. I don't have any fake out users. I don't really have much that can really take advantage of it. Frostlass with Aurora Veil is really good, but between the minus speed nature and lack of ghost type, I don't think I can justify using my mega slot on it. I'm gonna go with Politoed, my second range setter. Back to the singles grind. Even if my opponent AFK'd, they were still real. I'm taking it. Okay, Salazzle. Ooh, we got a fake out user. Does Mega Gardevoir have potential here? Gentle nature. It's not surviving any physical hits. It's so unfortunate. I've seen a little hype around Morpeko, but I can't get hype about this moveset. With special defense investment, close combat double-edged knockoff payback with steadfast. That's not really what you want to see. Another Emolga. Another no. Venusaur. It doesn't even have chlorophyll, so it'd have to be a Mega Venusaur. Another Lycanroc. Why is Mud Slap in this game? If it was a good Chestnut, I wouldn't say no to the possibility of maybe running a Mega Chestnut, but I don't think this is an ideal set for it. Really strong, though. Victory Bell. Ooh, I love Mega Victory Bell. It's so funny. It just sits there and says, "Address me." The only good thing about this Victory Bell is Strength Sap. It only has one physical move to go with its maxed out attack. The other two are special, Fisher and Rain Dance, in case I want a manual rain setter. Not a great bunch of choices I have here. I'm leaning towards the Venusaur or the Salazzle. Honestly, the main thing it has going for it is the Fake Out. I think the minus defense nature is a little too much of a negative. Vacuum Wave is nice. I'm gonna go with the Venusaur. Back to the singles. Woohoo! Great Ball tier, yay! There's potential here. Curse and Iron Defense and Growth. Tyrantrum. No thank you. Sandaconda with Shed Skin. If it had Sharpness, it'd be great. I'm still not going to write it off. This could still be a good Choice Scarf user. Stone Axe, I love Stealth Rock. Stone Axe is such a good move. Roserade, I don't see this getting much use in this format. Alolan Raichu, pretty strong, but not quite the right build, I think. Steelix doesn't even have Sturdy, and it has Fisher. No, thank you. Talonflame can learn Blaze Kick. So this is already one of the best prospects, even though it has Fly, and even though it has Blaze Kick. But it does have Tailwind and Priority Brave Bird. This is a potentially good mod. Ooh, Heliolisk. There's the Surf Immune mod I was looking for. This thing just straight up walls Basculegion. Garbodor, very cute, but not quite what I'm looking for. In terms of moveset, this Garbodor actually isn't bad. Okay, the four I'm considering the most are the Kleavor, Talonflame, Heliolisk, and Garbodor. The Kleavor is definitely really good, but I think no Sharpness really hurts it. For a base 90 move, it sure misses a lot. Heliolisk, it's not bad, but it could use more speed. I really want a Pokemon with Dry Skin. Garbodor would be cute, but strictly speaking, this Talonflame is the best thing here. Alright, now we're in Great Ball tier. Pollen Puff? Are you serious? You had me worried for nothing. Great Ball rank 3. Alright, so Mousehole with Friend Guard is already a good sign, but it doesn't have Follow Me. It's purely an attacker. We got Mixed Starmie. I don't know about this one, Chief. Ooh, Gyarados. Oh, I love support Gyarados. Waterfall, Giga Impact, Thunderwave, Ironhead. Thunderwave Gyarados is so awesome. Moody Glalie. Probably not. Alright. Male Basculegion. Last Respects, Head Smash, Psychic Fangs, Facade. No water moves. Passimian's definitely an interesting mon, but I don't know if I could dedicate a spot on my team for it. Interesting. Naughty Nature isn't ideal, but it's got Earthquake, Knockoff, Rock Slide, and Snarl, and Intimidate. Mixed attacking Audino, no thank you. Rhyperior without Rock Slide, that's a no. Tyrantrum. Jolly Tyrantrum with Rockhead. Not bad as far as movesets for this Pokemon go. For as subpar as these options are, it still gives me a lot to think about. Last Respects Basculegion is so strong. I imagine this would have to be a Choice Scarfer, but even then it's still not outspeeding a whole lot. Thunderwave Gyarados is pretty tempting. I love the Thunderwave, I love the Intimidate. Special Defense Bulk is nice. I wish that this thing had a plus speed, nature, or even max HP. The minus special defense really sucks. Although I do have Tailwind support now. It's either going to be the Crocodile or the Gyarados. Can I take both of them? As much as I really like this Crocodile's moveset, I think in terms of flexibility, Gyarados is a bit better here. I'll take Gyarados. I'm just going to play singles until I lose. 10 battles using Wapani. Someone beat me. I want to go to bed. Ooh, and a crit. I mean, I can't be mad about the luck I'm getting here. It's pretty low stakes, all things considered, and I'm getting pretty good luck at the recruit screen. Speaking of, ooh, Tauros. And no close combat? Man. Another Morpeko. You could make an argument for this. Aromatisse, some defense on it. Moonblast Trick Room, disable Energy Ball. We got Superior, unfortunately without the Contrary. Otherwise I'd be tempted. And Leech Seed's one of my favorite moves, but this is not a superior. This is an inferior superior. Glamora. This one has a rock move. Once again, maxing attack out for the signature move. There's the monkey, but mixed attacking monkey. Ooh, Intimidate Arcanine with some special bulk. We got another Gorgeist and it has pickup. No thank you. Jolly Sandaconda with Earthquake, Scale Shot, Body Press, and Coil. You know, I bet there's an argument that could be made for this. Self-destruct Golurk. Yeah, this is definitely an address me or die Pokemon. Alright, currently deciding between the Sandaconda and Golurk. I think you could make a case for the Glamora because it has Power Gem. Low-key Arcanine, not terrible, honestly. Intimidate support, fire moves. Wait, does Howl raise? Oh, and its allies. Hold on. I forgot about that. I forgot that they changed Howl to affect your ally Pokemon as well. I probably would have gone with the Golurk, anticipating a Trick Room user in the future. But I think this is cute. I'm gonna go for the Arcanine. The Intimidate support, the Howl support, fire moves, yeah, sweet. Let's change my team up. I keep having too many close calls. Wait, I completely forgot to select the team, the singles team. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Should do like 70. Nope, just Okos. Was it a crit? Hey. I'm tired and I want to go to bed, but I keep winning. Okay, if I somehow make it to Ultra Ball tier tonight, then I'll get off. But 10 win streak. Let's go recruit another Pokemon. We got another Aegislash with Solar Blade. Serena, but doesn't have the Queen's Majesty. Otherwise, I'd definitely consider it. Klefki with Prankster. Ooh, there's a Trick Room setter. Spikes Reflect. Steel Beam. Slowking, the Galarian variety. We got the horse. This thing's really heavy for no reason, isn't it? Hasty Nature with a base 35 speed. I mean, 95 speed, this is the fastest Mudsdale to exist. I keep seeing all these Poltergeists. Okay, at least this one has Cursed Body instead of Weak Armor this time. Alright, we got a Dragonite. What is this moveset? Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw, Roost, Draco Meteor? Such a good Pokemon, but such an awful moveset. It doesn't even have a multi-scale. No thank you. Glamora. With... why is every Glamora freaking plus attack nature? Infernape. Flare Blitz, Stone Edge, Blaze Kick, Raging Fury. Naive Nature on a whole physical. Ugh. Trevenant. Sassy. You know? I'm going with Trevenant. I think it's very funny. 2 or 3 more battles until Ultra Ball. Damn it. Okay, well, I got what I wanted. My streak ended. I can go to bed. End of the 3rd session. Let's recap what we got. After getting thrashed in Ultra Ball tier, I switched back to singles and went on a tear and ended up in Great Ball 1. And through that, I got 7 more recruits. King Gambit's obviously the standout here, but I have so many other options now. I have another Rain Setter, I have a Mega Venusaur, a Talonflame to set up Tailwind, Gyarados for Intimidate and Thunderwave support, Arcanine for Intimidate and Howl support, and a Trevenant to be annoying. Maybe some odd picks here, but I'm feeling pretty good about making teams, and I'm very interested to see what I can come up with. Next time, we're going to go back to doubles and see if these new recruits help us. You know, once you get to Ultra Ball tier, people actually start using decent teams, and they usually know how to somewhat use them. I'm looking forward to doing more of this challenge. This format ends in a few days, so hopefully I can get these videos out before then. GG's everybody, good night.